How energy for success differs from all other kinds of disciplines is that you don't have to change you. And all you have to do is do it yourself whenever you want to turn it on. And then you're going to get this big boost of either clarity, effectiveness, peace of mind, decreased stress. Really interesting about energy for success is the material comes from thousands of years ago from Lao Tzu, who received this information from multiple masters before him. And it's the beginning of quantum energy, quantum physics being discovered way back when. And what he was able to distill from that was not only the yin-yang symbol, which you've seen, but actually how you could be at your max ability in your physical health, no matter your age, your mental health, anti-Alzheimer, and become really, really your brightest self, great short-term and long-term memory, your creative self. All those things are at your fingertips. And you know that you could do better every day. You know that, God, some days I've got it, some days I don't. And no one gives you an answer on how to fix that. There's a lot of magazine articles and popular stuff that's out there. But if you look at last year versus the year before versus the year before, it's always a repetition of, well, what can you do? You're a human being and nothing's going to work forever. I've been a surgeon for 40 years. And I'm telling you that taking care of things after you're already sick or after you're already down or when you're late is hard versus if you could be yourself more robust just by doing. And that's what energy for success is. The mission is that 20 minutes a day doing these practices that have been proven over the years, doesn't matter whether you're a very young age or in your 90s or later, that you're going to be able to be robust. You're going to have a more youthful, beautiful approach to life because that is your birthright. And because you don't know the manual for turning on all your sensors, which is what Lao Tzu discovered and passed it down. But he didn't pass it down to the big public display. He made just a word of mouth communication that was only for the emperors, because it was so powerful. So now my translating all that and then bringing it back and then testing it with thousands of people over the past 17 years has allowed for us to have all these testimonials that show you just watch the video, listen to the audio. So the mission is to get to every person to allow them to be their own guru, be their own philosopher, be their own connection to Lao Tzu, without having to go through waiting in somebody's office, without having to go through a ton of material and then find out what's valuable. No, from the second you started, all the videos and audios that we've got out there for people allow you to have this massive influx of energy that your body just really thrives with. And it works whether you're Japanese, any kind of Asian or American or South American or Eskimo. I've had every single person from every single country tested out on, and it's all part of our birthright from, Mother Nature, God, the universe, that's really made this world a much better place for you once you start doing these techniques every day, because you'll have better success financially and physically and interrelationally, even with yourself in the mirror. You'll actually feel better about being you. So the mission is really very, very wonderful. And the effectiveness is already proven over the past 17 years. And so all that's necessary is for people just to bet on themselves and try it rather than getting another pill down their throat that they may not need, or try to change their diet for the 100th time. Once all your sensors are opened up. And what these practices do is you watch them for a certain period of time each day, or do them physically, or listen to audio. It's all done for you. And all you have to do is do it yourself whenever you want to turn it on. And then you're going to get this big boost of either clarity, effectiveness, peace of mind, decreased stress. So many entrepreneurs listen to these audios and videos so that they can make good decisions, which affect the whole company. And it becomes a process that I'm thrilled with, which is that it's always in energy for success, win, win, win. Win for you, win for another person, and win for the environment. It's always going to be something where it's going to be good for everybody. And it doesn't matter where you came from. We have people from Africa who write me doing these programs, people from Russia, people from up in Northern Europe, people in South America. It's wonderful that we all can pull together individually and you just determine how much more effective you want to be. So it's very different than other programs in that they are so, other programs, even when they are going to deliver, require a lot of grit, require a lot of like, oh, I got to solve my to-do list. When you're not very positive, I must be positive. I must be positive. While you're sitting there going, but I really don't feel positive. Well, when you watch the videos that we have for you, the vibrational frequencies that are embedded in all of them, that it automatically works on you so that you just feel like, I feel great. I feel, if you're a person who loves to meditate, this will allow your meditation to really accelerate. In China, this was always described since the original days when none of this was available. I had to go back and forth and translate it. It was only available for the emperors and was kept private. But the world's in a condition now where we all can benefit from this. Your manual for excelling is now up to you. All you have to do is 20 minutes a day and watch out. Your results are going to be surprising. The energy for success is really wanting you to be in balance, powerful, and continuing to expand. Because the universe, as you know, is always expanding. Therefore, if life is movement and expansion, if you get contraction, we call it death. And so if you can be with life and be ready to move and take on new things in either just around your home or with your family or with yourself, then you're going to thrive. All those people really worked hard on positive thinking or The Secret or any of the things that you say that you have to be this positive magnet. But, over the years, people have gone, I tried, it didn't work. But what's going to happen with this program is that you naturally start pulling in tremendous positive results without stressing about accomplishing it. If you cover all the 8 every day, you're going to be not only great for yourself, because one of the great 8 is always looking forward to the next moment and being successful and being positive about your results. And the other parts of the grade 8 is relationships become fantastic because you start operating from whatever you're aware of as the heart space. So you just become heartfelt with people so that you see people. You've heard of walking in people's shoes to see what they're really thinking rather than just trying to make judgments on people. This is so much easier now because you become compassionate because you feel good. Try to get to the facts. And almost always it's not personal. It's not that they're directing at you. It's that, they're going through something, they need your assistance. And what's so great is that you become a real resource for other people and a lot of self-satisfaction. So self-esteem goes through the roof. You really become calmly, powerfully positive. And not only your finances improve so that you're making the money, but you get less, you become more time efficient. So you're way more effective.